À tous de DDO, attention pour le décompte final. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, unité. Top, allumage P80, décollage. Les paramètres à bord sont normaux.
And they're off. Vega blazing a trail over the sky here.
La station de Saint-Jean.
He just said we picked up the signal at the tracking station in Saint-Jean, which is here in French Guiana in the north. We're also tracking it with the Galileo tracking station.
Les paramètres à bord sont normaux.
Everything's normal on board, he says. Göktürk 1 is on its way. Heading out north towards the Caribbean. We broke the sound barrier after only 30 seconds. That's when we achieved Mach 1. The job of the first 3 stages is what we call the propulsion phase.
Les paramètres à bord sont normaux. La trajectoire est nominale.
To get us away from the gravity of our planet, which is making us all stick to Earth. It also makes it difficult to leave, so we do need a lot of firepower to do that. Look at that. We're burning the P80.
Séparation P80.
And we can see it separating there. Fantastic images, clear skies here today.
Z23.
And we are switching on the next engine on the next stage. That's called the Z23. That's going to burn for about 1 minute and 40 seconds. Z for Zefiro. Zefiro's an Italian type of wind, a bit like the Sirocco or the Mistral. And we are flying like the wind now at a speed of 2 minutes and 81 kilometers per second. Getting faster all the time. Altitude on the bottom left of your screen. 83, 85 kilometers high and climbing. And on the in the middle of the screen at the bottom there is the distance from the pad if you were to draw a straight line across the planet. Coming up now to the Kármán line, that's 100 kilometers above sea level, often thought of as the border without a space. Basically, the higher you go, the thinner the atmosphere becomes, and the faster an aeroplane has to fly to travel. Has to travel in order to stay up. You have to be flying basically at a mind-boggling 29,000 kilometers an hour to stay up. So around about this altitude, the atmosphere becomes so thin that the air can no longer support vehicles with wings. It's where aeronautics ends and astronautics begins.
Séparation Z23.
And we're switching on the engine on the next stage now. There's a 7-second delay between one being jettisoned and the other being switched on.
Allumage, 3e étage, Zefiro 9.
And we've switched on the 3rd stage, the Z9. And the fairing has also been jettisoned. We don't need it anymore. The atmosphere is so thin there's no longer much friction. And we can see Göktürk 1 for the first time. There it is, the gold structure at the front, with those square solar panels. The tube is what remains of Vega. It's a small and competitive launcher and now fully qualified for commercial operation.
Here we are in Kourou again, less than 3 months after